Going live now. It's not live. I wonder why it didn't go live. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this on YouTube or Facebook also, but for some reason it's not letting me do live. Copy text. Live video. Paste. And then go live. Hopefully that works. There we go. Finally got this figured out. Now, my camera's up there. There we go. I'm live. Wait. That's why it's so weird. Camera's facing the mirror. There we go. All right. YouTube, Facebook. Facebook is going to be stuck with this angle pretty much the whole time. YouTube, I'll be able to move it around because it's on a pedestal. So I can move it around and show better what I'm doing. But, so that's going to be like my main focal point. This will just be kind of background. I'll try to show you as much as I can, but I'm going to focus on this because I'm doing this for a customer. But I wanted Facebook to be able to watch me make this. It's a pretty cool coin. It's been through a fire. So the link on Facebook, guys, should be below. You can check out the better video there if you want. But guys, this is what we got. We got a 1989 Silver Eagle. Let me see, where's my camera at? Let me kind of wipe this camera off. It's been in a fire. So it doesn't look so good right now. But that's no big deal. We're gonna make this look awesome. Shoot. How am I gonna check? I need to check an email now to see what size I'm supposed to make. But I don't know how to do that because I'm using both my phones. My tablet's way upstairs. Shit. Well, all right. What size was it? What size was it? I think I'm going to start the YouTube video over, or YouTube, hold up 1 second. There's only one viewer. It's easier to restart this. Let me check. All right, we're good. I found it. Size 12. God, I'm so unprofessional. It just takes one extra thing. What's up, Terrence? What's going on, buddy? Okay, guys. So size 12. It's gonna be sweet. We're gonna have tails out on this bad boy. What's up, Carrie? It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna look really nice when we're done. It's gonna look beautiful when we're done. This will be the side that we have out. This will be the inside. And size 12. Let's get some lighting on here. I haven't used my shop since I painted it. I painted the walls. So like I've been working on the shop, so I haven't used it for a while. So a little out of shape here, a little out of sorts, I guess you could say. Center punch. This is gonna make the coin center when I set it in here. And we're gonna do a rather, we're doing tails out. Let's see. We're gonna do a 9/16 punch, which will be about that big. If you're watching on Facebook over there, there's a link to my YouTube, which will have closer video and better video, because this is for a customer. And this is a video for them mostly. All right, it's loud, so cover your ears if you got headphones on or something like that, because this is loud. And just pop that center right out there. And as you can see, it's dead center, which is very important. It has to be perfectly centered for the ring to work properly. All right, so now we have just a coin with a hole in it. Yeah, just a coin with a hole in it. What's up, Shanna? Thank you for posting that. Appreciate that. And this will be the side that's out. What's up, little piece? This will be the outside. And this is going to be a sexy ring when we're done. So I need to sand out the inside. So I'm going to use my Dremel. And this is an important part because you want to make sure that there's no imperfections, because this is the part that gets stretched the most. And also, as ugly as this coin is, it's a pretty nice coin. It's just been in a fire. The reeds are really nice. So there's no like imperfections that I can see by looking at it. But of course it's super dirty, and it's been through a lot. It's been through a lot. So we'll see how it goes. Where are all of my... Let's get some sandpaper. Cleaned up this office. Now everything's all crazy. I threw stuff away, start fresh. This light's pretty annoying behind me. Let's turn this off. There we go. That's better for YouTube land. You guys on Facebook got a good picture. You guys got a great picture, because I'm using a nice camera. Last second I had to switch cameras because I can't remember why. There's so many issues when I started getting ready. Thought I was all set. I was like, this will be super easy. I'm all set. We'll just get rocking. And then everything went wrong. But I did it on like maybe a minute late, but I did it on time. Might have to hit it again with the sandpaper because it's a little bit funny. Let me look at it again without pulling this paper out. Sometimes when you pull the paper out like I did, it makes it look like there's an issue, but there's really not. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good to go. So some steel wool on the inside here will make it nice and ready. Very nice. And this will be sexy when we're done. Oh Yeah. Alright, so Facebook, this is the side that'll be out. That's the hole we just cleaned. It's nice and clean, no fractures or anything. YouTube. This is the part we were just cleaning out in here. So I'm going to take the fire to this guy. Fire! Again, if you're watching on Facebook, I don't think anybody is. It shows me like how many viewers there are. It shows one. So if you're that one person and you're not on YouTube, you can click that link. I think Shanna posted it in the chat to the YouTube channel. I'd love subscriptions. I'm trying to get to 1,000 on that channel. So even if it's just a pity sub, I'd love it. Take it. All right. So now we're going to go to the table where I do the folding. This is where you probably want to be on YouTube because I'm going to be over here. This camera can't move. This one can. So you guys are coming with me. We are ready to rock. Maybe, I think I'm going to clean it off real quick. I'm going to clean this coin a little bit. I don't want to press any of the, I don't really know what's on it right now because it was in fire, so I'm just going to get whatever's on it off so that hopefully it doesn't affect the coin. Well, it won't if I get it off. That's what she said. But I don't want soot or something to get embedded while I'm doing my work. What's up, James? How you doing, buddy? Cannibal. Is the cannibal really here? He's not watching me. It's too cool. It's too big of a deal. Still got every piece from Cannibal Hector in my collection. Some of my favorite stuff. So this is, we clean up the one side enough to keep going. That's a little more clean than the other side was. Let's just get this side real quick. You're the man. You are. You're a Noah, and you're right. You make the most beautiful silver bars I've ever laid my eyes on. You hooked me up with my 100. I'm sure what you really had to do was just melt some other silver because the silver I sent you was trash. Otherwise, you're amazing at refining. Because now that I melt silver, I know what you had to go through. That was probably a pain in the butt. All right, we're good. We're clean enough to go. So I'm gonna heat it again because I want it soft, nice and soft. Silver is a soft metal as it is. This has a weird lip on it. I'm seeing that might be an issue later. If that is a weird lip, I'm hoping this is a real coin. I'm sure it is. We'll find out here in a second. But just the way this read is, I'm kind of questioning it right now. I'll show you what I mean. Facebook has the better camera, so capture. But normally the read, actually it's hard to see. Very hard to see because it won't focus. The read is like when I look at this part of the coin, the back side of the coin, I can see a reed sticking up. Like there's reed where there shouldn't be reed. And you can actually see it by looking at the front of the coin. If you look at the LIV, you see a reed sticking up. It's like it's too high, so I'm a little questionable on this coin. Here, we'll see it over here. If you look at the LIB, it's harder to capture on this camera, but you can see some of the reed coming up over here, which is very odd. Very odd. Well, we'll find out in just a second. Find out if you guys are watching. Go to YouTube. You get better views. Better views. Better views. I'd love a subscription to my channel too, especially from you fine folks on Facebook. My coin buddies. Oh, we're done with this tool. We're gonna use. What are we gonna use? I forgot how to do stuff. I took too much time off. We're gonna use a 17-degree die. Bam. We want tails out. So I'm going to put the heads up, 7 up. I'm going to use a series of cones, one bigger than the next, and we're going to press it. I could use any of my presses, but this one is easiest to see. So what that did was it began to cone it. It's coning. I'm going to go to the next cone up in size and continue the process until we're sucked up to the cone. So now we're here, a little more coney. And this is the biggest one. As long as it fits through the bottom, we're good. And finish it in here just so I don't push it through too far. Well, it looks like we're good. Really good. Very little room here. I'd like it to fit in here. That little extra reed is messing it up. Alright, we just have to go a millimeter. There we go. So it's pretty much sucked up all the way. Fully sucked. So now we have a cone. See Facebook, we have a cone. So we decided to see the $1 5 silver, United States of America. That's the main focal point. Phone call coming in, decline that. And so now we just need to finish, we need to stretch it now. So I can move this camera. And I can move this camera now. What's up, Carrie? Just subscribe. You only have so much time, Luke. That went away. What's up, Dan? Thanks so much. So our cut side looks good. There's no issues or flaws that are noticeable that we need to worry about. So we can go straight to stretching. And we're going to do that on the stretcher, which is right here. So let's heat this coin up again. I'm just firing the coin up, guys. If you're on YouTube watching, I have Facebook going. If you're on Facebook, I'm on YouTube with better video. So if you can jump over there, feel free. There's a link posted up top in the comments, and it should be up top if it copied properly. I'm just more able to move this camera around for YouTube. And it's for a customer that's gonna watch this video. I did, this is the second ring I've done for this customer. Well, so what happened was I got a coin in the mail maybe about a year ago or so. And it was also a fire coin. It was in a fire, just like this one's probably the same fire. And I made it into a ring. And then that gentleman passed away this last year. And his kid hit me up and wanted me to make this one into a ring for them. So kind of a cool story to it, I guess. So we're going to use the ring stretcher to stretch this out. And the way a ring stretcher works, if you're unfamiliar, is it has basically one of these in it, which is a ring sizer or just a steel rod inside. And as I push up and down, it goes up and down, and there's splines here that stretch. So as I push up, it stretches the splines, which will stretch the coin. So that is how a coin is sized as far as getting bigger. We're going to do the sizing smaller here in a little bit. Might shake a little bit. So what that did was it flared out that bottom much more. It was cone, now it's more flared out. So now, I see a little tiny flaw right here, but we're done with stretching, so any kind of flaws we're going to sand out anyways. So that's, if I was to stretch more, there's a little nick in the top of that, which you can't see. There's a tiny nick right there, where if I continue to stretch, it might split, but it looks like we're good. And it looks like that little reading issue we had isn't going to be much of an issue, and the coin seems authentic, so you can really see where that extra reading is right here. You can't, but I can. It sticks up, so I'm wondering what to do about that. I might just have to leave it we'll see what we can do when we get to it. So, going over here and reduce it using some Swedish dyes. They're from Sweden. And these have, I believe, an 11 degree to them. So this is gonna make the top more closer to the size of the bottom. So this reeded side is gonna shrink down to this size using the Swedish dye. And I am just wrapping it on my lap using some Teflon tape so that it's protected from metal on metal contact. So the detail is still good. You want to protect the detail outside and inside the coin. I want all the detail to be just as nice as it was before the coin was turned into a ring. All right. So we have several wraps on there. If you're on Facebook, let me move you guys over so you can see. If you're on Facebook, jump over to YouTube, Luke's Coin Art, and you get a better camera view. The camera's over here. All right, so I'm putting it in this way, the big side up, and as I press it down, it's just going to shrink this top part down. What's up, Caleb? So once we're in there, we're good to go. So I'm going to use a series of just round pushers to push that down. And I'm also going to protect our reeded side in the process. What's going on here? I'm going to maybe order a new set of these. That's as far as I can go with this one. So I'm going to swap it out for a smaller one. And that's as far as I can go in this die. But you can see some of the detail coming through the coin now, or the tape. That's because this top part's shrinking. We haven't yet pressed any of this down, so it's still going to be a pretty huge size. So we need to continue. And I'm actually just going to take this tape off and replace it with some pretty fresh. Everything looks good so far. And this thing is a pretty big size right now. It's like a 15. So it's a pretty big ring. I don't even call this a ring. This is more like a cone-shaped coin. So I'm wrapping it again with some Teflon tape. If you're over there on Facebook, come check out my YouTube. You get a better camera view, a better view of what's happening over here. It's easier to move one camera than two. So we're wrapped back up. We're going to go to the next size Swedish die. Pop that coin in there, like so. Get some more padding, and we're going to continue to press this down. We're almost where we want to be. And then the next smaller size, finish this process. So we'll see where this puts us. So we've pressed everything down because I can see the detail coming through the tape. And I might have changed the size just a tad bit. It was 15. Yeah, it did. It did quite a bit. A little more than I wanted. So our end goal is a size 12. This is pretty much already there. So we're going to have to stretch it just a tad bit. Let's do this. Little piece, are you here? Little piece if you can. Can you get rid of Aubrey? Thank you. I just modded you. I didn't know you weren't a mod. So I need to stretch this out a little bit. Otherwise it'll be too small. I went a little too far in my press. This is where we're at. Facebook. But I need to stretch it a tad bit before we continue to reduce it. Super fun. Alright, we're going to be on the ring stretcher. Thanks, little piece. No, you can do whatever you got to do. I just added you as a mod, so I don't know if this channel has mods or not. I probably should figure that out. If it was, you should have been on there a long time ago. Long time ago. So we're going to stretch it just a tiny bit so we can reduce it. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense. It makes tiny sense, okay? Now they're just like I get those all the time. After I post a video, I generally get 10 or 15 of those messages, whatever they are. I never clicked on one and I don't ever plan to. I'm pretty sure they're porn bots. Probably porn bots. I love to post them porn bot things. So I'm just going to stretch this just a tiny bit. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much all I need to stretch. Hopefully it's around a size 13 or so. Yeah, it's still pretty small. That's what happens when I take breaks from making rings. I forget how to make them temporarily. I need to remind myself how to do them. All right, we're good. So now we're sitting like this. What's up, Dill Hole? We're sitting like this. Doesn't look like a ring yet. It's closer, but we need to make it look like a ring. So now I'm going to use another set of dies to do that. Whoop. All right, so basically I just need to wrap it and reduce it. Wrap it and reduce it. And then we just need to make it super pretty. Clean up a little metal here and there. Making it super pretty is the coolest part though. Because this, I gotta say, was a pretty ugly coin at one point due to the poor fire. So I'm gonna just use the same dies we used to cone it, but I'm gonna put them in the reeded side down. see where it sits right now. I need to go almost all the way down, and I don't want to do it all on this die because I would push it through the bottom. So I want to just make sure I go about halfway. About halfway. Then we'll use another die. Right about there. So if I go, literally, if I go any further, it's going to pop out the bottom, and then we're going to have issues. It's stuck. I need a piece of wood. Where's my wood? There we go. Yeah, we pushed it down a little too far, but luckily it was right on the part that we're hitting anyways. So now it's getting more cone shape, you know? Big eyes. What big eyes do you have? Little piece. How much further do we need to push this down? We're pretty close. Go to a different die. Finish this. So I'm going to basically press the reeded side down until it's that big of a gap. Right now, it's that big of a gap. So we need to fill the gap. We're filling gaps, guys. Gap filler. Let's see where that puts us. See where that puts us size-wise. Holy moly, we're way short. That extra reed is killing me right now. And then I'm just going to kind of curve the other side down just a tad bit so it looks like a fat tire. Boom! Boom! That's about it. It's about perfect. So when we take this off, now let's go a little further in there. Let's go a little further down. I'm just going to use this. Bam! So now it looks like a ring. It's got like a ring shape to it, you know? So now we just need to make it the right size. And right now it's a little smaller than I want it to be. So I'm going to have to take some reed off of here. See that, guys? Bam! It looks like a ring. But, gotta take some reed off. Reed comes off. This is the silver dust and stuff drawer. I got the puzzle dust right here. I can't even see it. Puzzle dust. And then I just like save that crap over time. Save it all over time. But I'm going to take off like 2 sizes here by deburring all this extra metal that we don't need. Because see how little metal there is on this side? It's like super thin, pretty thin. This side it's super thick. It's because there's just too much metal. If somebody wore this right now, it would just be holding on by the rim, by the rated side, and it would be uncomfortable. So I need to take that off. And it does it like so. See? And it just takes it off that little lip, which isn't needed. We're not affecting the inside of the coin, so all the detail on the inside of the coin is still going to be as beautiful as it was. Actually, more beautiful. More beautiful. Because remember, this coin looked pretty bad when we started. Still quite a bit of lip. I don't want this to give me no lip. Don't give me no lip, coin. Most of it's gone. Let's see where we're sitting size-wise. We're still pretty short. Geez, I may need to stretch this again. Just because I went too short to begin with. But no big deal. Just more time with you guys. More time with you guys. Let's speed it up again. I'm still like a size off, and I just don't like the look of the form. So I'm gonna stretch the reeded side now, just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's gotta be perfect. Gotta be perfect. What's going on, Facebook world? I'm talking to YouTube most. YouTube's right here. Come say hi on Facebook. This is what happens when I take some time off. I forget how to make rings. These are all just small mess ups that I keep doing to myself that I normally wouldn't do because I took a little time off and forgot how to make rings. So we're learning together. We're over here. Forgot to move Facebook. You guys are gonna fall over in it, probably. You're gonna fall over. You're gonna fall over. Tight. Tight. So, alright, now hopefully this thing's bigger. Yeah, we're good now. Now we're smoking. Now we're smoking the good stuff. Now we can reduce it a little bit, and then we'll be done. That ring you're making is for, oh yeah, Janice. Janice is here, guys. This is Janice's ring. It's gonna be sweet. Sweet, sweet. So again, I think I'm gonna stretch it a little bit more. I want this to be perfect. We gotta be perfect, guys. Perfect. All right. Last step here, guys. Well, not the last step. I mean, we're getting close. We're getting closer to the last step, which is like the third to the last step. Maybe second to the last. It might be like, there might be 5 steps left. Never counted them. There's steps involved though, that's what I know. So we're gonna do this again. We're gonna just reduce this. Not much. What I had to do is stretch the middle out more because I didn't stretch it out enough to begin with. So that set me back like several steps. But hey, it's gonna be perfect. Sweetness. There we go. Now we got a beautiful shape. I want that fat tire look. Now I can continue to reduce the inside size just a little bit by removing that excess metal we don't need. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sitting right under size 12. I bet if I hit that on the ring stricture, quarter size, we'll be done. With the sizing part. Yep. All right, we're at a 12. So now we need to make it look pretty. We need to make this look super pretty. So to do that, we need to clean the insides here. This part here that you can see that on the inside, because it's kind of choppy. And then the cut side we need to round off and make it look pretty. So we're going to do the inside reed and the cut side. What's up, Sonic? How you doing? After this, all we have to do is give it a quick polish in Patina. And ship it. Almost done with this guy. Just gonna hit it with the sandpaper, steel wool, and we'll be done. What's up, Ron? No problem, buddy. I'm just hoping it's as beautiful as I expect it to be. There were a few flaws with the coin itself. It looked pretty good though. It had a few dings. Obviously the soot or whatever that stuck to it. Hopefully that'll all be gone and we're looking beautiful in no time. Get rid of all that. Was this a house fire that this is from? Metal can sure take the heat. I know I heat my furnace to 2000 to melt silver. I don't know how hot like a house fire gets. I guess it depends on what's burning, but I don't think it gets hot enough to melt coins. What's up, Terry? Oh man, that's terrible. So yeah, it was from a house fire, guys. I mean, that's what I assumed when I did the first one, but you never know. You never know. When somebody says it was in a fire, you come to assumptions. You assume a house fire, but could have been just like, yeah, my car caught on fire. That was all. That was all I went in there to grab was my silver dollar. That's something I would probably do. As long as my dogs and girlfriend were good, I'd go after the silver dollar next. This looks really nice. That reeded side is beautiful. Check out that reeded side. Let's make this pretty now. I'm gonna have to go into the other room here in a second to fire up the hot water because I moved it into the bathroom where the sink is because I have to use the sink to rinse after I do the patina solution. So I'll be gone for a minute or two and then I'll be back to show the patina and the final look. Takes a little extra elbow grease to get that metal or the soot, because that stuff really stuck to the coin more than I thought it would. Oh yeah, this looks nice. Good. I knew it would all come off. I just hadn't really dealt with one this bad before. Like I can take a silver coin to my torch all day long and it won't even look like anything happened. But so this is before patina. So now it looks like a silver coin inside and out. The original look of that dark original coin is gone. So give me a second to go kind of make it look like it did before. And I'll be right back. We'll make it even better looking. So give me a minute, please. Talk amongst yourselves. I guess I need my patina solution. You gotta have that to do the patina. Boom! Looks like a rainbow now.
It's beautiful.
That made a really cool patina, but we're gonna brush it off. Look how cool that looks. Look at that patina. It's like purples and greens and yellows and blues. Look how pretty that is. It's hard to see, but I'm gonna take some of that off. That is beautiful. I just got lucky on that one, really. That's probably the most beautiful patina finish I've seen. I used tap water this time. Maybe that's the deal. I didn't even use my water heater. Use that tap water. What's up, Becky? Trying to move this down. Just going to remove a little bit of the patina, which will bring out the detail of the coin. And then we're done. That's it. That's all she wrote. All right. Check size. Boop. 12. Size is right. Let's show Facebook first, real quick. Then I can end the Facebook live. Here we go, Facebook. This is final product. And all the inside details there, and good. So Facebook, I'm out. Check out Luke's coin art on YouTube. All right, guys, here we go. All right. Probably gonna take this off of here because I know I'm gonna get better video if I take this off. Turn this around and get some good lighting here. There we go. Oh. Post for 30 days. There you go. Sorry, I have to finish my Facebook thing. All right. So we got the United States of America, and then 1 ounce fine silver, $1. Here's our inside detail. We got the Liberty Bibberty on the inside. Focus sucks. Sorry, guys. There's our reeded side, which is also hard to capture. And then our cut side, which is nicely rounded. Looks good. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope this is enjoyed. I will send you pictures in the email. I'll email you pictures, better pictures than what we can get here, so that you can see what it'll really look like. Because I'm not getting a good focus. It's just not focusing. It won't focus. So I'll take some good pictures with my other camera and get those off to you. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate you watching. I'm going to be doing my art on this channel, so this will strictly be art, and then my other channel will be the scam baiting and other stuff. So that is why we're over here. Thanks for coming. There we go. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate it, guys. You want to see the new shop colors? We got. I did blue. I did a blue wall. Put some mirrors up so I can see what's behind me. So if any killers want to come up behind me, I'll see them. And then I did the other wall. I thought was a light gray. It turned out to be really dark gray. So, but I've done a few pieces of art for the wall since then. So I did this piece, which I'm going to put up here soon. And then I've been collecting weed stickers from shops. And so I made this. And then of course I have that still to do something with. And then some other stuff. So I'm working on stuff to put on the walls right now. Big stuff, because we have big walls. I almost want like a graffiti artist to come in here and just do this whole top of the wall. That'd be sick. But that's what I've been up to. That's all I got. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Thank you, little piece. That's it, guys. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.